So in the discrete mathematics, we are having the 5 units. For the first one is the mathematical logic, and the second unit is the set theory. Third unit is permutations and combinations, and fourth unit recurrence relation, and fifth unit is the graph theory. So in the first unit is nothing but the mathematical logic. In this, we are having the concepts, statements, and notations, and connectives, and normal forms, and theory of inference. So first, you have to going to learn about what is a statement and what is a notation. Statement is nothing but how to represent either universal truth, either any declarative sentence. And notation is nothing but we have to represent or you have to notate some symbols to the statements. So see here the definition of definition of statement is nothing but it is a declarative sentence, either true or false, but not both. If it is a true, the truth value you can represent it the capital T. The if it is a false, the you have to represent the capital letter is F. So the notation is nothing but you have to represent the some statements by the symbols. That symbols either you have to use the capital ABC, either capital PQR. So see here example. So here we have to use the capital PQR symbols. The P is nothing but the weather is a cloudy, and the Q is nothing but it is raining today, and the R is nothing but it is a snowing. So by using PQR, you have to construct the some truth tables. Next, we have to discuss after the statements notations. We will discuss the truth tables. So here the statement is nothing but the weather is a cloudy, it is a raining today, it is a snowing, and the notation is nothing but by using some special symbol, some alphabetical symbols, you have to represent it, you have to notate it by these, you have to notate it these statements. Okay, here PQR is nothing but the notation symbols, and then the weather is cloudy, and the remaining two are the statements. Uh, So here I have to given the definition of statement. The statement is a declarative sentence which is either true or false, but not both. Already we have to discuss the before slide. So it is a declarative sentence which is either true or false. The statement's truth value is true. You have to represent the capital T. The statement truth value is false. It is represented by capital F. So after the statements, we have to go for the next concept, that is nothing but the connectives. So here we are having the 5 types of connectives. The first one is the negation. Simply you can call as a not. And the second one conjunction. It is and disjunction. It is or and conditional. If then and biconditional. If and only if. Simply you can call as a IFF. So the first connective is the negation. It will be represented either seven symbol, either a tilde symbol. Simply you can as a not. So why you are using the negation statement is nothing but simply. For example, today is Sunday. Simply you can write the negation opposite word of the given statement. Today is not Sunday. If today is Sunday, we can represent it in the form of P. Simply you can write the negation P. Okay, so coming to the truth table for the negation, truth table is nothing but you have to represent the truth values of the given statements, either given statement formula. So what is the statement formula? We will discuss the one by one. Next PPT we will discuss one by one. So first we will see the connectives. The first connective is the negation. So negation is nothing but simply you have to write the opposite and negate not word of the not word of the given statement. So here you have to see the truth table of the negation statement. First P is the one truth value is true, and for example today is Sunday. If for example it is a true, the negation P is false. Today is Sunday. If it is a false, the negation P is true. And this simply you have to write the opposite. If it is a true, the negation P is false. If it is a false, the negation P is true. This is the negation of this is the negation connective, and next we will see the conjunction, and then so here we are having the more examples for the negation connective. So for example, here we are having the one statement that is nothing but London is a city, that is notated by the capital P. If you have to apply the negation connective, so the negation P, simply you have to write the tilde symbol or not symbol. London is a not city. Either another case, it is not that case that London is a city. Anyway, you have to write the anyways, you have to apply the not to the given statement. So here the second statement is It is also represent notating by P only. I went to my class yesterday, and the till and the negation P is nothing but I did not go to my class yesterday. I was absent from my class yesterday. It is not that case that I went to my class yesterday. Your wish. If anyways, number of ways you have to apply the not to the given statement. Okay. And the next we are having the next connective is conjunction connective that we can be represented by the up down V, and it can be represented by P and Q, and here conjunction is nothing but simply you can read as a and. That's why the symbolic form is the P conjunction Q, that is nothing but the P and Q, which can be read as a P and Q. Okay. So when already we know that the negation connective, but when the conjunction of the truth value is true. So the second slide I will explain. We are having the two types of statements. First one is the primary statement, and next one the compound statement. Primary statement is nothing but it cannot be divided, and that is example of negation. In that we are having the only one statement. Directly you have to write down the negation. In the conjunction we are having the two statements. One statement is noted by the capital P and another statement is noted by the capital Q. So here combination of two statements, that's why it is called as a compound statement. And you have to divide it. The first time we have to write down the only P and the next time we have to write down the only Q. You have to divide it. It is possible to divide the given two statements. By using the conjunction or and connective, you have to connect the two statements. Okay. So whenever P and Q is true, whenever P and Q is false. So see here, whenever both P and Q have the truth values true, then P and Q is true. Otherwise, it is false. That means if the P truth value is false, the Q truth value is true, it is false. If both are false, false. Even one out of is false, it is false. When P and Q is true, the P value is true and the Q value is true, then P and Q is true. And the remaining two all are false. So here we are having the how many possibilities of truth values? Here we are having the two statements, that is nothing but the P and Q. We are getting the four possibilities. That is nothing but the simply you can write the 2 power 2. 2 power 2 is nothing but the 2 power 2 is nothing but the number of statements. So the four possibility is nothing but true and true, true false, false true, false false. Okay. So the first two PQ values are both are true, that's why it is true. And the next three possibilities, one is false, so remaining are all false. Okay, next we will see the another examples for the conjunction connective. So see here example, the weather is cloudy, that is the one statement. It is notated by the capital P, and the second statement is it is raining today. It is notated by capital Q, and P and Q you can write in the form of statement, not truth table statement. The weather is cloudy and it is raining today. Here we cannot mention any truth values. Simply we can add the two statements. The weather is cloudy and it is raining today. So here we have to combine these two statements by using the conjunction connective. That's why it is called as a compound statement. So here you have to divide these P and Q. Yes, you have to divide. The first one is the weather is cloudy and the next one is the it is raining today. That is nothing but the conjunction. So again we are having the and the next connective is the disjunction. It is represented by P or symbol. So it is represented by V. So whenever, so here also compound statement, both the statements we are having P and Q. When PRQ is true, when PRQ is truth value is false. So see here the truth table. So the PQ, the truth value, here also we are having the two statements. We are getting the four possibilities. So here the truth value of the PRQ is even one out of P RQ, one is true, the PRQ is true. See here only when both P and Q have the truth value F, and when P and Q have the truth value F, PRQ is the F, and remaining all cases and remaining three cases the PRQ truth value is true. So that is the disjunction. Okay. So see here the example, we are having the two symbols, the weather is a cloudy and Q is it is rain today. So the output of the PRQ is the weather is cloudy or it is raining today. So here we can use the or conjunctive. Okay, that is nothing but the disjunction, simply you can call as a or also. And next we will see the next connective, that is nothing but the implication. So next connective is implication or conditional statement. This is nothing but if P then Q. So here P is called premise, either hypothesis or antecedent of the implication. And Q is nothing but conclusion or consequent of the implication. That means if P then Q. If P is available then Q will come. If P is the input and Q is the output. So the truth table of the implication is P conditional Q. So here also we are having the two statements P comma Q. So we are getting the four possibilities that true, 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 false, false, true, false, false. So whenever the P conditional Q is the false, so only one case that is the false, that is nothing but if P is true, then Q is false. The P conditional Q is false and the remaining three cases are false. That means if input is true, if output is false, the P conditional Q is false. And the remaining all cases, it is true. And the next connective is biconditional. Biconditional. So it is represented by conditional symbol. So conjunction of the conditionals P conditional Q and Q conditional Q. So that is nothing but P biconditional Q is equivalent to P conditional Q and Q conditional P. Okay. So the truth table here also we are getting the two true statements, that is nothing but the P and Q. The truth table of the biconditional is nothing but the truth table of the P biconditional Q is nothing but, so if both values are true, it is a true, and both values are false, it is a true. One is true, one is false, it is a false, and one is false, one is true is a true. So the truth table of the biconditional is this one.